Welcome to Fierce Feminine Leadership, the success podcast for women in business. Each week, we feature interviews and advice to help you step into your power and lead your way. Now here's your host, women's leadership expert, Eleanor Beaton.
Hello, this is Eleanor Beaton, and you are listening to Fierce Feminine Leadership, the success podcast for ambitious women in business. And this is episode number 41. And today we're talking about power seats. So you've worked really hard. You've driven incredible results, and all of that has gotten you to the place where you finally have the opportunity to take your seat at the big tables where the big deals and the big decisions get made. And here's the question: do you know where to sit? So one of the things we know about communication is that the vast majority of communication really has to do with body language, with the things that we're not saying, but the things that we're showing through what we do, how our voice sounds, all of that good stuff. And so taking your seat at these big tables is a part of that. It's a part of how and who you declare who you are. A couple of weeks ago, I was having a conversation with a powerhouse woman leader who was talking about the fact that when she walks into a boardroom, and let me tell you, she walks into some pretty mega boardrooms. When she walks into a boardroom, she always makes sure that she's sitting in the power seat. So I want you to think about it. Where do you think the power seat is? Take a second, think about where would you sit when you walk into that room? Would you try to sit at the head of the table? Would you try to sit maybe in the corner? Would you try to sit somewhere in the middle? So here's the power seat. The power seat in any big boardroom table. If you think about it, most boardroom tables are rectangular. You want to sit in the middle of one of the long sides of that rectangle. Smack in the middle of one of the long sides of that rectangle, not at the head, but right in the middle of that long side where you get access to people on your right, people on your left, people across from you. That's the power seat. And so when you're moving into a room, you're going down to sit at a meeting, that's the seat that you want to choose if it's practical or possible. So of course, if you're walking into a boardroom meeting, there's 3 people and there's a table that fits 20, you're not going to sit right in the middle unless that's kind of where everything's happening, although you may try to. Okay, so the idea here is that you want to go in, take your seat at the power seat, and I've just had the opportunity to share with you what that seat is. So I hope you find that practical. The idea here is that you've worked really hard to get where you are. You don't want to unwittingly give your power away by not occupying because you don't know where's the critical place to sit. That's the power seat. That's where you want to sit. So my challenge to you is to, from here on in, find a way to get yourself into that power seat each and every time. Thank you so much for listening. And P.S., we have some fabulous training this week. If you are interested in digital marketing, really understanding search engine optimization, and really learning how you can get discovered online, I have a fabulous guest trainer coming in to offer a very free webinar. Her name is Mindy Weinstein. She is the expert of the experts, sort of the guru to the gurus. When Facebook wants to bring somebody in to do digital marketing training and SEO training, she's the person that they bring in to do that. So all you need to do is go into the show notes, eleanorbeatonpodcast.com/41. You're going to see a button where you can register for that webinar. It's going to be hot. It's going to be amazing. So you definitely want to come in and take your seat. Thanks again. And until next time, stay fierce.
Thank you for listening to Fierce Feminine Leadership. Be sure to head over to iTunes and subscribe to the show. While you're there, leave us a fierce review. When you leave a review, your name is automatically entered into a monthly draw. Each month, we'll draw one reviewer to automatically receive a private coaching session with women's leadership expert Eleanor Beaton. So remember, head over to iTunes and subscribe to the show. Then leave us a review for your chance to win a private coaching session with Eleanor Beaton. Go to eleanorbeatonpodcast.com and sign up to get your free cheat sheet, the 5 critical leadership skills of 7-figure businesswomen. This free download will help you diagnose the exact skills you need to see major growth in your business and career. Head over to EleanorBeatonPodcast.com and get your free download today.